I am happy to present to you and present the award of the 2025 West Tampa Man of the Year to Leroy Moore.
Well, good evening, everyone. It is such an incredible honor to Mary Beth, to the board of the Chamber, West Tampa Chamber, my most humble appreciation for this incredible recognition that I see as recognition of an 88-year presence in West Tampa. And let me just explain a little bit what I mean by that. The Tampa Housing Authority is an 88-year-old public corporation doing business and was headquartered in West Tampa until about 10 years ago when we moved our headquarters to West Shore to make way for West River. So in that amount of time, there's just such an incredible amount of history, and it's such a pleasure seeing Judge Salcines here today, and I love every time I hear him speak on the history of Tampa. I've learned so much through those lectures. But as I delve into the archives at Tampa Housing Authority, I see so much incredible history there as well. And as we redevelop our communities throughout Tampa, we have been very focused on trying to be true to the history of Tampa as a whole. And in West Tampa, which served as the very first public housing in the city of Tampa, it now has an 88-year history of providing affordable housing in that community. As we redevelop this 44-acre community, 17 phases of development, of which only one phase remains to be funded as of today. I think we've poured everything that we have cultivated over these years. An incredible staff at the Tampa Housing Authority. This is not a singular award recognizing Leroy Moore, but it's an award recognizing, I think, the value that the Tampa Housing Authority has delivered to this community and the hard work, incredible hard work, that the 240 employees of Tampa Housing Authority does day in and day out at providing services to our families, not just redeveloping communities, but providing very personal and specific services to families so that they can actually become more self-sufficient, become more independent from federal subsidies, raise their kids in more healthy communities with access to more jobs and more opportunities than we've ever been able to provide. And that's what West River is about. Building a sustainable community, yes, but building a community that has close access, proximity to jobs. Thank you, Publix, for opening your new store in West Tampa at West River, employing about 140 people at that store. But we have 2 hotels coming to Main Street. We have more units than has ever existed along that stretch of Main Street from Rome to North Boulevard, a total of 1,900 units, and another 1,000 units on City of Tampa land immediately north, known as Rome Yard. So just an incredible place for partnerships. People always in this community ask, what's the difference? Why is things seems to get done in West Tampa? And they compare the difficulty in some cases in other parts of the city. But in West Tampa, what's unique, and we found what's unique, is the people of West Tampa, the ability to do business in West Tampa. When I first came to Tampa, Jerome and I, in 1998, we've actually been at Tampa Housing Authority now for 27 of those 88 years of the Tampa Housing Authority's history. Just an incredible ability to see, almost a third of the history of the Tampa Housing Authority just during our tenure there. But we met people in West Tampa, like Geraldine Barnes, who's no longer with us today, but it's just an incredible impact on us at connecting us and introducing us to that community of West Tampa. Her survivor as the mayor of West Tampa, as people call him, Joe Robinson, who couldn't be with us today, but just an incredible supporter of the Housing Authority. But business owners like Phil and Linda Alessi and Darren Booth, owner of Olympia Bakery, Rick Caldevila, big name, big company in the West Tampa market, who all came together to form the West Tampa CDC to actually start the planning and cultivating relationships and building trust in the community and bringing the neighborhoods together so that they can actually see, what their communities can become. So if people ask me today what's different in West Tampa, that's what's different. It's the richness and the openness of the people of West Tampa to collaborate. Last thing I'd like to say is there's 2 incredible public art pieces that we've been able to commission in West Tampa as part of West River. One is already installed, is known as Boulevard Flow, an incredible piece of public art by Yala Ford, which essentially takes the map of West Tampa and then creates a sphere from it, removes the buildings, and just shows these very important pathways, these connectors, how we're connected through the water, through the river that runs through it, how we're connected through the major roads and arteries, and even how the freeways have divided portions of West Tampa from the rest of the city. But it's just such an incredible piece of public art, unique only to this community of West Tampa. And then a piece that's now finished, and in the next couple of weeks will be installed in West River Square on Main Street. And that is a sculpture by MacArthur Freeman, a local artist. It features 4 people of West Tampa. And it's called West Tampa Stroll. And it's taking individuals that represent the whole of the community. A 17-year-old Blake High School kid in a Letterman's jersey, a nurse walking home from the bus stop, representing the Clare Hospital and the compassion that people in West Tampa have for serving. A Cuban immigrant walking home from the factory with a rolled up copy of the La Gaceta in his pocket, and others, and 2 free-range chickens. There's going to be a beautiful bronze going to be installed in the next couple of weeks. So it is just such a pleasure to work in this incredible city, and more in particular, to have started our visioning for all of Tampa right there in West Tampa, and to work with the incredible staff at the Tampa Housing Authority. So thank you once again, West Tampa Chamber. We really appreciate your recognition.